Alright, guys. So yeah, this came out of nowhere, and I didn't know this was actually a thing. Yeah, I didn't know that Dark Horse and IDW were getting together to put out this crossover. I had no idea that this just came out today. As of this recording, it came out today, and I gotta say, wow, why didn't you guys... someone dropped the ball and give me information, and I'm not saying any of you guys, but what I'm saying is, none of the news sites really reported this, did they? You know, at least I didn't. The articles I've seen, the news sites I go to, didn't talk about this, so, yeah. Judge Dredd versus Aliens and Predator. Yeah, well, Predator versus Judge Dredd versus Aliens. So yeah, Judge Dredd with it crossed over with AVP. Now, this is actually not the first time Dredd has encountered the Aliens or the Predator. Back when, before IDW got the comic book rights to Dredd, Dredd had crossed over with Dark Horse before. In fact, he had crossed over with both Alien and Predator in separate comics. The Predator comic is okay. It's nothing. It ends a little anticlimactic. It's all right. But the Alien crossover is actually really good. Judge Dredd versus Alien is actually really fucking good. It's probably one of my favorite crossovers ever. It's written by Andy Diggle, and I think Matt Wagner also co-wrote it as well. But yeah, I think it's a really cool idea to see Dredd actually encounter the Aliens and Predator again, you know, in the same comic. Yeah, this is really cool. And again, no, I didn't know this was coming out until today. I was like, someone said, "Hey, free preview. You know, here's an exclusive preview on the new comic Judge Dredd versus Aliens versus Predator." And I went, wait, hold up, stop, hold up, wait, stop, stop. That's a thing. Yeah, really, it's a legit thing. It is a total 100% legit thing. So yeah, AVP crossover with Judge Dredd. Let's talk about that. Now the story is that Dredd is besieged by just waves of xenomorphs, and the Predators are also there hunting them. And from what I understand from the description, it looks like Dredd and the Predators may have to team up. Dredd and Judge Anderson have to team up to fight, with the Predators to fight the xenomorphs in like waves. To which I respond with, okay. Now here's the thing. This is a really cool crossover, and again, this isn't the first time Dredd has fought against the Aliens and the Predators. But here's the thing. I'm always a little bit weary when it comes to the whole word team up with the Predator, because, yeah, that always seems a little cheap to me when the humans have to team up with the Predator. That's happened in the AVP Terminator crossover, and it's happened a few times over, several times, and it's not a big crossover, it's not a big thing, really. I just kind of like it that the Predator is kind of its own enemy. It's kind of like its own entity. And I understand, enemy of my enemy is my friend, but I've always kind of liked it when humans are kind of caught in a conflict, and the Predators are just like, the Predators are equally as evil, are just as bad as the Xenomorphs. You're kind of caught in the middle of this, war, and there's no real place you can go to hide out, really. But yeah, it's worked. On the other hand, though, I've seen this style of crossovers before. Hell, that was kind of the crux of the first AVP comic when Dark Horse first wrote the AVP comics. They actually had a Predator team up with Machiko, who was the main protagonist of a majority of the original AVP comics. And I know she came back in a later AVP comic involving a new clan of Predators. So. This isn't an alien concept, and they've done it before. But I don't know. Dredd doesn't seem like he would. It doesn't seem like Dredd who would work with Predators, who he would consider. Dredd's a flat-out fascist. So let's not kid ourselves. Dredd's a total badass, but he's a total fascist. So I don't know if he would work with people who work with creatures outside of the law to fight xenomorphs. I really don't know on that one. I really. Have no clue how that would go, but anyway, it is really cool, don't get me wrong. I think they said this issue, it's only going to be a 4-part story, so really looking forward to all of this. I'm going to collect it in trade, because again, first issue's out and I had no clue. But no, if as long as they make the Predator, it doesn't go, hey, Predators, you want to team up? Good buddy. I don't want to be like instant team up, like the Predator, like if the situation gets so desperate, the Predators are like, well, fuck, there's too many Xenomorphs. We'll kill you later. Right now, we got these things to fight. So that's what I'm kind of hoping will happen, is that the Predator, it's a temporary alliance, and then they go at it, the Predators see, hey, this Dredd guy's a pretty cool, this Dredd guy's a pretty cool warrior. Let's take his skull. Anyway. Yeah, and I'm maybe, I don't know, because again, the crossover's out, so I don't know the whole story, but maybe they can bring up the fact that, Dredd has encountered, because again, this is Judge Dredd comics are a new continuity from IDW. I don't really think they've said before that it doesn't really follow the 2001 comics from the 2000 AD comics. Yeah, the 2001 AD comics. It doesn't follow them, but at the same point, like, there are sometimes I've read the Dredd comics, I'm like, yeah, it feels like you're following them. So I'm hoping maybe they'll mention like a passing mention of like, oh, Dredd's encountered both of these species before, so he knows what to do. I don't know. But yeah, you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Judge Dredd fighting both aliens and Predator? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? And yeah, I'm gonna probably pick this up in trade, and yeah. Also, the comic is being written by John Layman, who most of you guys would know best for writing the comic book series Chew. And Chew is a really good comic from Image Comics, but he's very John Layman is very hit and miss with me outside of his original why do I keep trying to say IDW Image, his original Image comic Chew, his comic Gangsters and Goliath, which is the Godzilla comic that should have been called Mothra Gangsters and Goliaths. It was all right, and I've read other stuff, and I'm just like, he's very hit and miss with me, but hopefully this can be good. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Judge Dredd versus Predator, Judge Dredd, Alien, Shabby-Doo crossover? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.